Hello, gorgeous, and welcome to Omniami. My name's Ahcsia, and I will be taking you for a 30-minute back leg Pilates inspired workout today. Let's get started. We're gonna start out in a lying position. Hands can go on your rib cage. Feet are firmly placed onto the mat, about hip distance apart. Breathing in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Think about connecting your rib cage. Find your natural S curve in your spine. Find your pelvic neutral alignment, meaning the bony landmarks of your pelvis as well as your pubic bone are on one line. Beautiful. Next, we're going to go into some pelvic curls. You can place your arms next to your body, press them slightly into the mat. Head is in elongation with your spine, and you're going to roll up vertebra by vertebra, coming in this bridging position. And with your exhale, you're going to lower back down. Inhale at the bottom, and exhale, lift up vertebra by vertebra. We're going to go into some pelvic lifts. You're going to just lower your buttocks to the mat, touch it softly, and lift it up into this bridging position again. Lower down and lift up. Try to really keep that neutral alignment in your pelvic floor. Very nice. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck. Beautiful. Next, we're going to go into some pulses. So just think about doing some little pelvic tucks towards the ceiling. Very nice. So you're going to stay in this position and you're just going to rotate to your right side. Do some circles with your pelvis to one side of the room for the next 30 seconds. Very nice. And other direction for 30 seconds. You're doing amazing. I'm so proud of you for showing up today. You are amazing. You are gorgeous. You are beautiful. You can now lift your left heel off of the ground and just do some pelvic lifts from this position. So you're just gonna do the same as we did before, just touching the mat softly and lifting up into a bridging position. Lower and lift. Very nice. Next, we're gonna go into some pulses towards the ceiling. Heel is lifted. Just really think about pushing your right heel into the mat while your left heel is lifted off of it. Really give yourself that booty burn. Beautiful. Now you're going to try to stay as centered as possible and just raise your left leg up to the ceiling. Try to keep it in this 90-degree angle and tap your toes back onto the mat. Lift up and lower. Try to keep your pelvis in this bridging position. Think about really keeping that strong core here. Very nice. Next, you're just gonna extend your left leg, bend it in and extend it. Try to really keep that stability in your core. Your right heel is pressing onto the mat. Very nice. We will now go on to the other side. Lift your right heel up to the ceiling. Press your left heel firmly into the mat. And we're just going to go into some lift and lowers here. Beautiful. Next, you're just gonna pulse up towards the ceiling for the next 30 seconds. Really firmly press your left heel into the mat. Find the support from your arms. Try to keep your shoulders relaxed on the mat and your head in elongation with your spine. You can now lift your right leg up to a 90-degree angle, tap your toes back down, and lift it back up. Very nice. Try to really keep that 90-degree angle and that pelvis in neutral and in the same position throughout the exercise. Beautiful. Next, you're going to extend your right leg and bend it back in. Keep your pelvis high and your left leg firmly planted onto the mat. Heel is pressing into the mat. Really find that support. Very nice. You're doing amazing. You can now lower your right foot onto the mat again. Find that V position in your feet and slowly lift and lower your pelvis up to the ceiling, tapping the mat and lifting it back up. And next we're going to go into some little pulses towards the ceiling. Shoulders are relaxed. Keep that connection of your heels to the mat and keep that connection of your heels to each other. Beautiful. Next, you're gonna do some pulses to the outside. Very nice. Think about widening your knees to the outside of the room and coming back into your original position. Just some small little pulses. You're doing amazing. Feel that burn. We will now follow this up with a 30-second hold, so just breathe here and think about relaxing your shoulders. Very nice. Reactivate your core if it lets go a little. And before our little stretches, we will now go into some pelvic curls. So you roll back down vertebra by vertebra. You're gonna lower in this V position onto the mat and lift it back up, tucking your pubic bone up, lifting it up to the ceiling, coming in this bridging position and rolling back down. We're now going to go into a figure 4 stretch on your left side. Take your arms right behind your left leg. Right leg is crossed over your left knee, and you're just going to pull your left leg towards you. Very nice. Feel that elongation in your glutes, in your hamstring. We're now going to go over to our right side, hands behind the right leg, pull it towards you, left leg crosses over. Very nice. If you want, you can extend your right leg towards the ceiling, do some foot movement if that feels good. Whatever feels best for you in this moment. And for a little spine massage, you can come into your baby pose. Grab your feet with your hands and pull them towards you, really feeling that elongation in the back of your legs. You can think about pushing your heels up to the ceiling to really extend that stretch. You're doing amazing. Thank you so much for doing this 13-minute back leg workout with me, Ahcsia. We are Omniami. I'm so excited to see you next time. I wish you a lovely day. Bye.